Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Southside for early January. This is Nate.
And I'm also Nate. Today we have great stories on boys hockey, science Olympiad, and student jobs.
Sadie spent time with the boys hockey team to learn about their pregame prep and goals.
Hockey is a battle of skill, preparation, and mental toughness. For this boys hockey team, success starts with the mind. Today we heard from their head coach, goalie, and skater about how they prepare mentally and physically by creating reachable goals. I interviewed Coach Storm to tell us about the unexpected challenges he thinks the team will face and how he plans to get them back up.
That I expect from this season, it's hard to prepare just because we're such a veteran team. So the challenges kind of come in mid-season or as things happen. I hope we have very few challenges, honestly. We have an incredibly difficult schedule. That is a challenge, but that's a positive challenge in my eyes because it makes us better. Iron sharpens iron. By the end of the year, we should be, able to compete against our section really well because we're prepared all year. And honestly, we just have such depth all over our lineup that it's just making sure that everybody knows how important every individual is to our team because, sometimes hierarchy come into play, and I just don't see that in our team. Our team is frankly loaded up front, and our defensemen are all back. Our goaltenders are really strong, and I'm just looking forward to an exciting year. So, just making sure everyone knows how important they are to what we are trying to accomplish.
Next, we hear from Jack Starfield and how he turns a setback into a lesson.
After bad play, I rebuild confidence by probably just trying to stay positive on the bench with my teammates. For game, I prepare mentally and physically by taking a pregame nap and getting a good pregame meal.
Players setting their early goals, they plan to improve from last year with their overall score being 16-11. Carson tells us about his personal goals and what he's expecting this season.
Most excited about playing in hockey in Minnesota this year, and then my personal goal for this year is to get a...
Best of luck to the boys as they continue their season. Here's some highlights from their home opener.
Thanks, Sadie, for that on-ice insight into the team.
Ray checked in with the Science Olympiad Club. Here's Ray with more information.
Science Olympiad is one of the many clubs at Lakeville South High School. Each year, they have a new challenge, and they try and build to the best of their ability to beat that challenge. Let's hear from Ahmed about how he feels about Science Olympiad.
I rate it 10 out of 10, lots of good stuff, lots of, contests, lots of trophies, medals, all that, and a lot of snacks.
We are very well known for our snacks.
You usually just study for it, build in like a contraption, and then just go to the test day. The events that I did, it was a lot of science. We do a lot of like studying events, all that building. We do a lot of building. Like we get to build an airplane that has to stay in the air as long as possible without using like any additional like motors or power sources. We're competing to win first place, which against like many different high schools. Okay.
Thanks, Ahmed. Eli, can you tell us about one of your favorite stories from Science Olympiad?
With someone who graduated just last year, his name was Riley. For one of the competitions, I forget exactly which one, I think it was Chem Lab, where you have to try and find out what chemical you're working with. He accidentally spilled one of the little containers of it, and we didn't have any spare of it, so he had to light it on fire to test to see what chemical it was, even though it was still on the floor. So a couple people walked into the room with the floor a bit on fire, and him laying right next to it, staring at it to see what chemical it was. So it's a pretty fond memory.
And this is Ray Paul, reporting for the Southside.
Thanks, Ray, for taking us behind the scenes to understand what goes on.
In high school, students need a way to make money. A job is one of those ways. Nate is going to tell us more.
Lots of students are just getting their first jobs or still looking. One of the most important parts is balancing your job with school. Let's hear about how some students do it.
I work only 10-hour weeks because school is obviously every day, and then I have a lot of sports and other stuff, so I work a lot on like weekends, like Saturday mornings and like Sunday nights, and that's where I get my hours.
Every single job has different responsibilities that you have to do. Let's hear about some of them.
I'd say one of my biggest responsibilities is being on time and having like a good product quality and like being able to produce the food fast enough.
According to the research, working with people you know and are friends with is 40% less stressful. Who's your favorite coworker?
Tristan,
And why?
because he'll let me go home early. He does most of the work for me. He does the dishes so that I don't have to, and he'll make good crew pies.
I think the work environment at Target is really good, especially in drive up, because most of the kids are juniors and seniors, and me being a sophomore just kind of fit in there compared to like doing other jobs like fulfillment or like cashiering.
Some parts of the jobs can be hard and stressful. Big orders, customers that make it difficult. Let's hear about some of them.
The hardest part about my job is when it's really busy, because I work drive up at Target, so when it's busy we'll have like 100 item orders plus, and we have to get them out within like...
Jobs are an important part of our lives. I hope this was informational, and this has been Nathan Utter reporting for the Southside.
Thanks, Nate. Good luck to all the students in their money-making journey.
That's all the time we have for you this week.
This is Nate.
And Nate, signing off for the Southside.
Thanks
Thanks for watching.